how you die.
Well, let's see what happens. We can speculate all night and see, but until we roll some dice, nothing is permanent.
Well, either way, we still don't know exact.
Mm-hmm.
So Salik is going to carry at least one of us over.
Mm-hmm.
Probably two.
Please determine who is doing what, and for the sake of the stream, as we always do, let us start with roll call. Tokas,
I'm Tokas.
Totzig,
Who's riding Rattle Pony?
Fizzink,
Oh, yep.
Salik,
I'm the leak, and I'm awake.
and Boblin.
And I'm Boblin.
Now, when last we met, our crew, our intrepid adventurers, have made it to Hrakamar to help their guide Musharib reclaim the honor of the dwarves, and if they can't exterminate the salamanders infestation from his ancestral home, which he now finds out it is not an actual city, it is a forge. They at least want to get the symbolic crown of Hrakamar, the Gauntlet of Moradin. From what you have been told, they have gotten a map of the area and devised a plan. Let's see how they work it. Now, who is going with who?
Ash, who's riding Battle Pony?
Ah, yes, I couldn't understand you before.
You got me like right as I shoved food in my mouth.
I know, I realized this.
Motherfucker. And not like a little bite or anything. I'm like, ah, shit.
You know you're always second. You're second on the list.
Okay. So,
I have enough physical strength to carry all the small people if I have to.
well, I'm sitting here just doing the math in my head here. Sleek obviously can fly over, and I think he could probably carry Boblin relatively easily.
Boblin is small.
Boblin's riding. That was
Okay.
up for
Well, I
Boblin
mean-
stays with Dad.
It's a bonding moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with that. I was just basically thinking if Salik can carry one person and you can make the leap with two, it's just going to cut down on your weight for the leap.
But there's like 8 of us.
But not
Well-
not 8 of us going that direction.
Salik,
Yes.
remember, do you have arms?
Do you not see me holding this quarterstaff?
No, I, the player who was asking the question, actually no.
Yes, he has. He has arms.
Would you entrust me to carry your quarterstaff across? You carry the dwarf in your feet and the gnome in your arms. And I'll get the goblin across.
If it is for but a moment, yes, I believe. I shall entrust it with you.
I mean, you don't.
I can carry it.
You're going to need your hands.
Really?
You better hold on.
Okay. Nah, sorry, Birdie.
I don't come with seatbelts.
What about a saddle?
Yet technically I have a saddle, except it's no longer a saddle.
I mean, yeah, you have a platform on your back.
Hold on.
Boblin will hold.
As my beer decided, it was apparently just shaken enough. to be threatening.
Then I assume Brian will jump.
I mean, if he's physically capable of carrying a dwarf over, and Brian is feeling peckish, we'll say, then that is entirely up to Salik if he will come back and risk a second trip. It will slow us down, Brian. This is an effort of speed. Or you can go back with the cantankerous dwarves and hate your life more.
Aren't the dwarves going that way? Pointing to the map.
The dwarves are going to Lord knows what kind of danger to rescue their kinsmen. But I repeat, cantankerous dwarves, not just dwarves.
Cantankerous old dwarves.
Brian just frowns.
Seasoned dwarves. Veterans, you might say.
Please don't say seasoned. I've seen enough people eaten alive on this continent, and I'd rather not see that image.
All right, veteran.
Veteran is fine.
I'll put seasoned in my pocket for later. When
Eh.
you need motivation.
But we'll point out that we're probably going to need to make all of these jumps in less than a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I plan not to stop.
Hmm?
All right.
Like I said, once I get moving, assuming there's nothing between me and the next jump, I clear 30, 40. Doing math is hard. 42 feet.
Yeah, it's one long jump, then a hop across the chain because that's a massive chain link, and then a second long jump onto a narrow bridge.
Okay.
With
Take
dwarven guardrails.
Probably even take it dwarven guardrail, so less than half my height.
Yes, but cracking your knees on that thing is going to be a son of a bitch.
I made it through the jungle. This will be fine.
Yeah, fair. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna smart, but you'll live.
So I'm going to be burning
say
2 of
this
my
now.
spell slots.
Alright.
Crew, because I'm going to long stride on myself, so that I actually can move the full 40 of a jump.
Brian says, I could long strider you.
Well, then, do you want Fizzink to cast jump on you, or do you want me to cast jump on you?
I would much prefer you. No offense, Fizzink.
It's all right. I will have it prepared just in case.
Have Featherfall prepared.
Oh,
Speaking of
Tokus has
Featherfall,
Featherfall prepared. You're good.
I've got no plan B.
Let's see.
Except throw the goblin, in which all
I know.
well.
I'm the DM. I realize this.
I mean, here's the thing. Since you bring up Featherfall, how do you expect that to save us? Because that sounds like it's just going to
It gives
take
me
longer to
time
Yeah,
to throw the
Boblin
goblin.
does not want to cook if we miss the jump.
It gives me a chance to throw the goblin. That's about it.
Boblin will live.
In theory.
You haven't seen my throwing arm.
What are you talking about? You hit with an axe perfectly fine.
An enchanted axe.
Yeah. All right.
So anyhow,
Yes.
the plan is based on the map we have. Go this way, get enough room to build up speed, jump, get over or under the chain.
Oh, there it goes. Then
Then
that took a second for me to
through-
see.
I was still drawing, and then I plan to long jump it, just to give me more like bridge to land on.
Okay. Featherfall's not a first level.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It is. If I recall correctly, you don't have it right now.
I'm trying to find it on My
So
possibilities.
now I don't know what
Oh,
route
yeah, I
you plan to take Salik.
How well I could fly over the lava depends on how the air behaves. If it is much like fire, then I may get a slight, I may be slightly buoyed by the draft. If not, then there could be a potential dead zone over it.
Well,
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
All right, that was a thing.
Now, mind you, this plan all falls to shit if there happens to be enemies, like, there.
There.
I don't plan to
Why?
stop.
I mean, if there's enemies right there, they're just gonna see us literally run past and jump over on the bridge.
Like my
It's
point.
like,
Yeah,
what
I don't
the
plan to stop,
fuck?
but they can swim in lava.
Yeah, they can.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
So anyhow, that's my pathing plan. And
Okay.
as far as like the little in-game doodle map, got to back up to get enough speed. We'll see if we have to contend with anything right there.
Mhm.
If not, great, fantastic.
Alrighty then.
Now,
And in
who am I
fact,
ferrying?
you're gonna ferry, if you don't mind, Fizzink and Tokus across. Like Tokus in your arms and Fizzink holding onto your legs, which might help with the buoying. If it feels uncomfortable, like go ahead and take a couple laps.
Sleek.
I
May
don't
I
know what
ask,
his
what
physical
is
strength. Yeah.
what is your strength?
I think that might be my weakest stat.
So Link probably has to do one at a time, to be
Okay.
honest.
Yeah. It's like,
Bad
hold on
news.
a
I've
second.
only got a strength of 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. He's the wizard.
So probably
I don't
safer
expect him to have
for
bars.
Fizzink to
The
ride.
elderly wizard.
If we're going time wise, Fizzink, you're riding. You cool with that?
Okay.
I guarantee I'll get you close enough that you can leap off the saddle before if things go wrong. That's all I can promise.
All right. I'm all set.
Okay.
All right. So, uh, Tokas and Salik, the recon crew, as you have effectively coined it before, are going to be the flyers. Everyone else is going to be on Totsig's back,
Except Brian,
and then Brian is doing the jumps on his own.
which he's got more than enough strength to. He's going to have a jump. He's going to have his own long
Yep.
strider.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's just Tokas I'm ferrying, then I should be able to have my quarterstaff back.
Yeah, because he can do your talons. In fact, if Flyer, if and Tokus, if you guys want to shoot ahead, I know we don't have a signal method. I don't know what you've got infused in your like minor infusions, Tokus. I know what one of mine is a little.
I can yell really loud.
That's not
The magical tinkering, or
the little 3 minuscule
Yeah.
things that one of which can emit sound.
yeah, I don't have any of those going right now.
How long does it take to activate?
Yeah, I may have a
I
solution
think
for
action.
if a signal needs to be sent. It's rather complicated, and
I got
what
it.
what are you gesturing about? As I indicate my mage hand, which has been like
I
trying
pick
to
up
raise
a
it.
rock. I can make this make sound. We're good.
Complicated is not advised.
Not good. Yeah.
Lava.
All right.
We've already
So-
complicated this with lava. We could just fight our way in. There'd be no problem.
In theory.
We are, except that it's a really tight corridor.
Yeah.
Dwarves, why y'all build so skinny?
I mean, they don't care. All right. So, as you make your way down the stairs, because I assume you are all ready.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
You two
Yes.
are going to go ahead, make your rock make noise if shit is there, and we'll come charging in. That's
As
plan
you,
1.
Mhm. As you make your way down, once you get to the base of the stairs, you notice to the right is a lot of smoke and smog, kind of covering that area in which you are planning to go. There seems to be something either containing a bunch of the smoke or creating a bunch of smoke in that area.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't see anything in this blessed fog.
Well,
Do you want
it's
to scout
smoke.
ahead and over that bridge up ahead we saw on the map? I could
This
probably
one?
make I could probably make the jump from there too.
All right.
I just gotta pick up my speed.
All right.
Like, yeah, where is the fog on the map?
The
All right.
cavernous area where we plan to go.
Yeah. So it kind of is pooling out. Oh, that's gray on gray. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Meh.
Gray on gray.
Literally the way we're
yellow.
planning to go.
Yeah, right around here, there's a bit of a leaking fog that it seems to be encompassing this area.
Very briefly, I'm gonna try, flapping my wings to see how much of it I can blow away.
All right. Give me a strength check. Either strength or athletics, if you have training in athletics. Because that seems like purposely trying to force the smoke out with your wings, which would be physical exertion.
And if it doesn't clear out, then we'll see about forging ahead anyway.
Salik,
So
I'd
you
really like to
flap
introduce
your
yourself.
wings that way, and it kind of goes in and then comes out and smacks you in the face. Give me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Yep.
Yes. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You just like.
You stagger back into a perturbed centaur.
You okay, Birdie?
Wasn't part of the plan.
Well, we weren't expecting smoke.
It's a
So
It's a
That
volcano.
much smoke.
I like that Physic and I both together. Like it's a. That's fine.
We're fine. We're fine.
It's fine.
I didn't come this far just to die to a smoking hazard.
You should have quit a long time ago, Birdie.
All right. So how goes from here? You said you. So Salik, and are you taking Tokas with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Salik, so you and Tokas, fly your projected route.
Hold up.
Do we use our tokens?
Do not fly.
I would like you to position your tokens where you want to be.
If we can't see in there, I'm not able to make the jump. Go over the bridge and fly high.
All right. Since we're making a projected left, I'll try and stick close to the wall so I know when to turn.
All right.
Hold on, Salik. Hold on. Come back.
Oh. Oh wait.
Across this bridge.
Yeah, we can't see in there. I can't safely make the jump. We're doing the bridge.
Understood. And I will fly that way.
Alrighty. So once you hit the air, you do notice the heat. For one, it is as you can see, as you have been told, this cavern is lit very naturally by boiling lava underneath you. You seem to be high enough to where it's not killing you outright from heat exhaustion immediately. But you do notice as you fly over to see the other side of the patio area, which you were planning to jump from, that also seems to be leaking smoke over there. and kind of pooling around. It seems to be heavy enough smoke that it kind of has a weight to it, so it's not just like dispersing, but it is like acting like a bit of a liquid, so it's just kind of pooling in that one area.
Oh, blasted! That way is obscured.
Around there.
And I will redirect my vision over here just to make sure there aren't any baddies over there.
So here is fine. Here is not.
Yeah, that over here is covered with smoke. Over here you don't see anything. And over here you also just see more cavern. As you fly ahead, I would like stealth rolls. Once you are past the areas, once you get into the actual flying over lava and that bit.
Would where I am right now constitute as over the lava? Because that provides where is it?
Well,
Yeah,
currently you're
I
still
would
on
have
the
to be
bridge.
like right there to get a good view of that.
Yeah, you saw the patio perfectly fine from the bridge.
All right, writing stuff down. Yeah, since I'm the one doing the ferrying, would I be the only one to make this stealth check?
No,
Or
I would like the both of you to make stealth checks.
all right.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay. It was a bit of a group one, so it evens itself out. That's why I had both of you. So the two of you get to around here, let's say, as you were looking.
I don't think we would have gone that far ahead.
Okay, how far ahead would you have gone?
I'd say we would have stopped here while we wait for the others to,
All right.
Have you
So once you
seen
get here,
enemies?
Since we were flying over there, I do need to ask: are we buoyed by the lava, or is it too far down?
Welcome to a world of magic. Your physics do not matter here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird magic, though I believe it says Jesus Christ. I know I
It says
read this.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm trying to. I remember seeing how far deep. Oh, jeez, what the hell? Okay, physics are out the fucking window. It's 10 feet below you, and you're not dying of heat exhaustion. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
We're
I'm just
hardy
gonna.
adventurers, far
Yes.
stronger than the average man.
Yes. I thought it was like good 50 feet below you. No, it's 10.
Yeah.
Hand
Okay, then.
waviness aside, you survive, and you're not being cooked alive.
Alrighty. Noted.
Mm-hmm. I have my own complaints, but that's besides the point. Ah, shit. Ow.
Docus, I just want you to know.
I know.
That
All
should
right.
have been plan A, sir.
Sir, there is stuff that needs to work for that.
My statement stands.
We got one shot with that one.
All right. So having made it there and seeing that the way is clear,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and land so Tokas can use the rock to signal that the way is clear.
All right.
Got like one signal clear, one signal for not.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the deal. We're gonna sprint out to the bridge. We can't lose any momentum, Brian. Got tap him, give him a long strider. And have to cast jump just before we jump. Okay.
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 And I run.
Okay. Okay. Ah! As he like runs right behind you, kind of surprised, and then starts screaming as he's hyping himself up.
I would hope that these two.
I am
see
getting
the
out of the
giant
landing zone.
Horseman.
I am getting out of the landing
Who needs
zone.
all of that space?
Yeah. I wake up and notice they're coming. So, ooh.
Blaming the
Okay. Okay. Tokus, as you hear the galloping and Brian's womanly scream, as you have heard a couple of times by now, I'd like you to give me a perception check.
So flat D20 got it.
Yeah.
Like Fizzink, if
13.
you can guarantee I don't turn into a squirrel, I'd let you cast it. Would be
I'm just preparing it.
okay.
There's a fire newt over by that entrance, just looking at you like, what the fuck's going on? As you
Oh, over there?
see Totzig jump, the majestic jump. As I would like a dexterity check with a very low DC from you.
Jumping is strength.
Strength?
but-
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so that'd be
athletics.
not
Acro-
athletics.
Athletics. An athletics check from you, and a what would be a holding on for your for dear life check from the people that are on his back.
Well, I just want to point out that I'm not holding on.
no.
I'm keeping my hands free for other reasons, but
Oh,
I
no.
will grip hard with my very short
Dwarf
dwarven
legs.
legs.
It was nice knowing.
So if you want, you can give me disadvantage on whatever
You know what? Sure, I'll give you disadvantage.
on whatever
As
grip check you wish me to
as-
roll.
Yeah, I would like. What kind of check would that be? I would like to say strength as well for holding on, but I can be
He's
talked
he's
into
on
something
a
else.
platform. So
Yeah,
acrobatics for keeping his balance.
yeah. Acrobatics sounds perfectly reasonable.
I don't know which is better for you, Fizzing.
I mean,
I made sure it was an
Eh,
option.
Yeah. So let us just say, for the sake of stuff that is going to happen, an acrobatics or athletics check to hold on
all right.
From
more balance.
Then I assume Brian also needs an athletics.
Yes, because he is jumping.
I mean, I'll just throw this out because I think it might work as well. What if I investigated to see what the best way of
You see,
of
that's not a
sitting on this
physical
saddle
stat.
is?
That's not a physical stat, unfortunately. So, Totzig?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay.
For the record, I can't stop. I don't have another spell slot.
No, I understand. You jump, making it over the first guardrail, over the second guardrail.
That was almost
landing on the tile, cracking some tile. Oh my god. Okay, so Boblin holds on for dear life, balancing himself on your back. Fizzink, Boblin, you look behind you to see if Fizzink's okay. You see him floating in the air. It's like, hold on.
That's what Featherfall's
As-
for. Get sleek.
I cast Featherfall at that one. Fizzing.
That's what Featherfall is for,
So,
people. Get him sleek.
Oh, you rolled for Brian as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he also jumps and kind of collides with Fizzink in midair and pushes them both forward as you cast Featherfall, and they just kind of gently,
right.
as Fizzink gently hits the ground as Brian kind of tumbles and keeps running because he thinks he is also on a time limit.
Oh, he
With
is.
this,
Salik,
yeah.
that's your problem now. I gotta leap over the chain.
So,
Can't stop.
chain.
Running past Tokus. Any enemies? Any enemies? Any enemies? Any enemies?
One.
Fuck!
Okay, so point.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
I
there.
will.
Prone, I will say, but with no
Yes!
damage because Featherfall. Oh my dear God.
Well, Featherfall makes me land on my feet.
Yeah, you don't land prone at all.
Fair.
Yeah.
Come on, Brian. This train don't stop for shit.
Okay. And as I land, knowing the plan, I will continue to run myself. But obviously, knowing what is coming, I'm going to go ahead and use my jump spell on myself.
Mm-hmm.
After doing what hand motions I needed for my spell, I'm going to reach back and grab the two ends of the cloth fabric that I tied around my neck,
Mm-hmm.
and just I'm sprinting with the plan of making this jump myself.
Okay. So you see as Totzig jumps majestically in the air over lava, Boblin hanging onto this platform for dear life. Boblin, I'd like a athletics or acrobatics check to hold on.
With the gracefulness of my jump, could he have advantage?
Yes, I will say because you got a natural 20. He will have advantage. You see Brian jump afterwards, flailing his arms and screaming. The rest of you see this salamander just looking on in awe and wonder as this is going on. It's like,
I'm sure it's having a Free Willy moment right now.
yeah.
Hey, one more to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Or was that the big one, Tall?
No, that was the big one.
Oh, that was all the way across?
Yeah, it was like,
Oh, okay.
it's like jump little, jump.
Damn it!
Fizzink!
What the fuck?
That was
I
wild.
cast
magic.
jump.
I know! But did you just... I can't fireball
Salik,
yourself?
let's go.
Currently, you are right where you are. Because that's when he casts jump. So I would say for right now,
I don't know where Brian
you
goes.
two are in the air as this is happening. You are going to land. Where's Brian's token?
I don't know.
He didn't bring it to this point,
Uh,
I don't think.
There's Musharib's token, but I don't know where Brian's went.
I'll just drag out Brian's token. So he is also jumping. So
All right, so where are we right now?
Right there.
currently watching in awe and hearing the, I want to say, kazoo sound of wild magic happening.
Okay. Yeah, as you hear the fabric between the realms tearing.
Which sounds like a
Behind
kazoo for
you.
some reason.
Yes.
That makes
yeah.
sense. I was thinking
Now-
accordion.
Just for the fun of it tonight, GM, I'm gonna let you make the call. Do you want me
Yeah.
to roll on the D1000 table or the D100 D20 table?
You know, for the acts of chaos that have been happening, I'll go with the D1000.
D1000 table.
Oh man,
D1.
I'm over here like more dice.
D1000. I like this one because I have no idea what it's going to be. 546. Six. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm going to whisper this to you, GM.
Hello.
He's whispering you the results.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I
So
was like,
we
I
have no
DC
idea.
again.
Because don't even know which table he's using. There's quite a few 1,000 tables.
Oh, that's middle of the road-ish.
Middle of the road-ish? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that middle part.
Oh, that did not. Okay, let's try this again.
So wait, are we right now in the middle of Fizzing's second jump?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is him
Yeah, we
casting
can
jump.
say that.
Do you successfully cast, or does this override your spell? I believe this overrides your spell. How how
No,
loud
this
spell goes
it's the spell goes off.
So
But
you just feel
this is
powerful.
what just happened.
Okay.
So you get to do what you wish with that information as to what they know and how you want to handle this.
Fizzing. You
As
turn
I
me into a
step,
fucking horse.
I mean, I know how I would handle it, but
If you just deleted yourself from existence after turning me into a fucking horse.
So, if I may.
Hmm?
huh?
Oh dear lord. So you see as Fizzing casts the spell on his legs and starts running, and then you just see him dissolve into sand as he
Let's
disappears.
let's fly across, Sully. We can worry about that later.
I do hope that's temporary, right?
Who knows? Let's just get across.
You smell a
And-
sulfurous. You smell a sulfurous and maddening smell from that sand.
Well, I imagine we also don't have a great smell from
I
the
would say,
lava.
really
so.
not going to stand out right now.
uh, but yeah, having
Okay,
as we
so
fly by, having
oh
seen
dear lord,
this thing just dissolve in the sand, I'm just going to offhand the sleep spell in this thing's direction.
okay, I have to roll this for me and him.
All right.
Oh, that's an interesting number. Where'd you land? Where's the player's handbook when I need one? But
Fizzing, I'm not traveling the plains, just become human again, goddammit.
No, we just gotta get the wish spell tactic. That's all we gotta get.
there it is.
Maybe a greater Resta will do it.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I didn't act. Okay. Out of character, if I
I
may.
love this character.
Out of character. Okay, so do you want me to say it out of character, or do you want it to be a surprise? This is for the stream, obviously. And
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's for the stream, but I don't know if them knowing what's going on is.
We're already moving on right now, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, as far as they can tell, you dissolved into sand.
I'd rather not know.
Yeah, that's kind of
The sheer amount of assumptions I've already made in the last 20 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
By all means, whisper me.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, did Brian make it?
As Brian's just like temporarily pause there midair as this drama
Yeah.
is
So
happening.
his roll, while succeeding, is not as high as yours. So he's going to take 1d4 bludgeoning damage as he slams his ribcage into the side of the guardrail. From sheer momentum.
You
Takes
know,
4.
Ow, my ribs!
for your first time leaping over lava, not bad. I want.
There's a little blood.
Yeah, the Jared coughed for him. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I coughed.
Just lean down and yank him over.
I'm going to roll a 5d8 because as I'm going to make my flyby in this area, I'm going to cast sleep in the direction of that newt there. Or is that like too many actions
No,
at once?
Tokus noticed that, and then
He-
all this
I will
happened.
point it out as we are.
Yeah, so things.
I mean, I did say
He yelled about an
enemy.
enemy.
Oh,
Yeah.
he used the stone as signal. I don't know if Salik
No,
actually
as
heard
I,
that.
as I was running
Now that I think about
past
it.
him, I
Yeah,
asked if there
as
was an
I
enemy.
was-
He said yes, right there. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool, just not stopping. Only 1 fucking minute.
Yeah, so you go as okay.
I hope
I
that's
want
enough.
a initiative roll off just to see if he gets off something before you. I
Okay.
have to find the salamander thing right now because I was an idiot and didn't pull it up.
I want to picture this poor guy just saw what he
Oh, that's
cannot
not
possibly
stone. It's
describe
fire.
to the rest of the guys in the break room. And they walk up to him and he's just sleeping.
And then he wakes up. Whoa, guys! I just had the craziest dream.
I couldn't believe what I saw. Why? When you were sleeping on watch? I wasn't.
So that's an 18 for initiative.
Oh, right. I have to actually click on a thing to have it pull up. I'm in Firing Warrior. Click on this token. Okay, so as he looks back after seeing that majestic flying centaur and then flailing human and goblin just flying through the air, he looks back to see you, panics, tries to run, and immediately drops unconscious. It's like, "Nyeh."
Okay. Head count. I got 1 Boblin, 1 Brian. I see a bird. I see a gnome. Where the fuck's the dwarf?
You
I
want
am
the
just
long version or the short
short.
version?
Short.
Fan.
As I'm sick. Okay. Do you want to try tackle this door? Or you want me to? 'Cause some of the-
I believe you were the one who was better at this.
Okay. Brian Boblin, you're taking point here at our end of the bridge. Anything comes, stab him in the face.
Okay.
Brian.
All right.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Alright.
Salik,
All
whatever
right.
this little cave up here, tuck in, range support. Tokus things. Let's figure this shit out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I'll like
as-
dump
as
the big
you
old tool bag
heard-
on Tokus and run to the door. Start checking
as
for
you
traps.
as you get everyone there and get into position, you do hear movement from across the bridge, like clanging swords, and I don't think any of you speak the language,
Primordial
but
or what?
all right.
I
Would anyone
got
here speak
Draconic and Sylvan.
Draconic?
I do.
I got
Because they got only 2 languages, and one absolutely isn't on the player handbook list.
Draconic.
Draconic?
Common, Gogra, Oran, Dwarvish, and Elven.
Okay.
You speak air elementals? How very specific of you.
well.
It's
That's
a
because
racial.
they're from
know.
the yeah.
I know. I was trying
You
to make
speak
fun of the wizard.
howling. So as you look around, I would like you as you hear noises, I would like you all to make perception checks or investigation checks. Anyone who but as you look there, you do see a giant stone and metal and reinforced wall with a a completely metal door, which looks to have two locks on it that has been scorched and scratch marked to hell.
Okay.
That means they haven't gotten through it yet.
I'm because we're checking for traps together. I'd assist Tokus with investigation or whatever it is he is doing.
Okay.
I'd assume investigation for trap checking.
Sadly, we don't have 10 minutes, or I would use detect magic.
16 with for traps.
16 for traps. Doing a few things because fizzing. Because fizzinked. It's like, what the hell? Where am I? Oh god.
He fucking in game does. Great.
I would just like to bring this up because it's been like sitting here right in front of me. If I had rolled a 547, one higher, I would have sprouted wings.
Red
I
Bull
just
gives
want
you
to point
wings.
that out.
Talk about getting some jumps.
Yeah, I know. I was that close to being that good.
You had, oh my god, it would have. You know how I would have rolled this? Because you have Featherbeard, your wings would have been your Featherbeard. It would have been Ice King from Adventure Time.
Well, unfortunately,
Yeah.
you didn't.
No, unfortunately.
I'm just
Oh,
because it's just been sitting there staring at me this whole time. It's just like it's right there. I was that close.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
okay. So for now, effectively, Physink's gone, and I will deal with this at some point in the future.
That sounds good.
Possibly next game session because we have other things that are pressing.
Yes,
we
yes.
need to
By
get
all
through.
means, don't
Yes.
don't worry about me. That's why I was pretty much just said what the PM was.
Yes.
Jared,
It's
you
more.
got access to Brian's sheet, so he can still play
Yeah.
I can.
I believe you should. Everyone should.
No, I'm.
on D&D Beyond, where it's actually kitted out
Bad.
because we're lazy and haven't transferred it over because 15 people built them.
Okay.
Yeah, he should be in ROTG, Scorgan. The campaign.
Right.
If you
if
want
you
to.
if you would like,
Yeah.
you can play Brian for now. He is a backup character for anyone to take if they want to take him.
Well, yeah, we'll go with that for now.
Yeah, okay. So the investigation and perception checks, all were relatively high. So you managed to see a large stone and metal reinforced doorway going off to the sides. Two looks like scratched and destroyed dwarven pieces of display armor that have pieces missing. They've been you can see they have holes in them from lava being spit at them. The thing that draws your attention the most is the door in between them, which looks to be, even though it has also been spit at with lava and like scorched with fire, completely undamaged. To the main extent, the locks on the doors look to be perfectly fine, but they look to have had dwarven inscriptions on them in the past, which
our
had
dwarf
been
just fucking bit it.
dwarven
I
inscriptions.
got dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Dwarven inscriptions on it. The top one roughly says beginnings, and the bottom one, Tokus, you're the only one who can read Dwarvish right now, right?
I also know Dwarvish. Dwarvish.
Okay, so unfortunately you have the same number. So you can't make out what the second one says, because it seemed to be much more heavily scratched out. Though you do see
As
two
an
large lines.
archaeologist, could I try to,
With some time, yes, but you do. Everyone around does start hearing. 1 second.
Oh wait, the plan was for y'all to back up here. Let them.
Yeah.
Let them
Yeah,
fight.
you
Fight
see
our
four
side.
fire newts come out, looking over and to see the rocket and notice you, and they start yelling in Draconic, "Intruders!" in an other language you can't understand.
How nice of them to say intruders. Hey, by the way, we got company.
Yeah.
I need a right lock. Okay, Brian,
locks.
Bobbin, y'all got it. Good luck. Have fun.
I'm gonna toss my turret out to provide some backup for him.
Okay.
Go
I
gadget.
look towards the
Healbot.
door. I look towards the door. If you want me to break those, I do have knock.
How long did it take to cast?
Yeah, one action.
Can you spare the spell slots? Give it. You know what? Knock yourself out.
Badum Tish, I would like initiative rolls. Let me just clear off this first.
Yeah, I went there. Remember, Team Dad.
Ah, God.
Just remember, with this character, when he knocks himself out, he knocks himself out.
Okay, need Brian to roll a 21, please.
Well, I actually got a 5, so
What?
he cleared it.
Oh.
Initiative.
They should also, yeah, they've got their on
That's
there.
Brian.
All right, so can you?
You know what?
God.
I think
It
I
is,
can go.
it's
Yep, I can change to Brian.
Control U to add someone to the initiative, right?
Yes. Temp HP.
You
turret
can't
is-
control me.
No, but I need to put you on the initiative list so that you do things on the correct turns.
And then my force
Oh
turret.
shit! All right. Oh, whoops.
That's why I put a field color. Spider bots, go! Which, since it came out, they'd start combat with. You would think I would know how much temp HP this thing gives, because it's like the only one I've been able to use for the last however many fights.
D8 plus 4. Since our bonafides are the same now, you're welcome.
So.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, Brian, Boblin, Salik. The two of us would be just out of range, but we got it actually set up and pumping.
Yeah.
Just have it like latch onto Boblin's back on my
It's
turn.
All right. So
I'm helping.
I need to give me a second to read about this. Okay. Okay. So let me just order them in descending order. Salik, you are first. What are you doing?
With the artificer's approval, I am going to use knock on the door.
Does he get your approval?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would ask that you could only use knock on one of when you were channeling this magic and focusing on the door. The door itself seems to be locked in such a way that you would have to focus in on one of the locks to try to lock it out.
Well, the description for it is that I can only, or let's see, where is it?
It targets the
Mm,
entire object.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it targets the entire object, and
But
there was one thing that said, oh yeah, here. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
all right. So I would ask, which lock are you going for? There are two locks. One above the other one.
I'll start with the bottom one.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and just put that there.
Oh, okay. Oh.
300 feet.
Okay.
Ka-tong.
Yep.
So
At
you
the-
hear the knock, and you feel the spell go off, and you point at the bottom one, and you hear it unlock, but you hear a extra sound, like a couple of clicks and whirs. And as the bottom one unlocks, you see the bridge starts lowers itself into the lava as you activated a trap.
Like,
Oh,
do they have a chance to get out?
and do I have a chance to? Oh, well, I'm on the bridge too, so I would.
I'm going to ask for rolls on their turns to get out. I would ask for anyone who is on the bridge currently. Depending on position, it's going to be harder, but you will be getting an athletics or acrobatics check to get out before it dives into the lava. Is that how the bridge works? I think.
I don't know.
One second. The bridge is a little weird. Because I think I remember reading it's.
Well, if it takes time to descend, then
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember because I think I remember reading this. The bridge doesn't go down; it actually drags backwards towards where the. Yeah, here it is. The bridge. You hear it rumble as it starts dragging itself backwards towards where the fire newts are into a crevice into the base of the wall.
So
That
it's
way.
going that. It's going. That was the wrong one.
This way.
Yeah.
Have fun on your trip.
Well, that still kind of works.
So took us there. So, well, no, they can swim.
No, but they can hold them off over here as opposed to over here.
Mm-hmm.
How fast is it receding?
I would say half a square for everyone's turn that goes. Like
So
Half a square every
around.
6 seconds.
no. That's no. It would move faster than that. Because this thing's stonework. It's not going to immediately just like whoop.
Well,
It's going to
they didn't give you a this happens at start a round or end of round or something to that effect?
No, it just says the bridge goes away. The bridge recedes into it if things are met.
Wizards.
Maybe it recedes all the way in 6 seconds time.
Oh dear. All right. Well,
It's Dwarven's craftsmanship.
it's Dwarven craftsmanship. Let's go with that. So you have this turn cycle as it is moving to figure out what you do. It is currently moving. So,
Well, since it,
Salik.
if it's, yeah, seeing this, I am going to go ahead and hop off and, well, I've already cast an action, so I don't know if I'll be able to assist anyone who tries to make their way across.
That would depend. The assist action is a main action, unfortunately. So,
Right.
word what you do carefully.
All right, so I've used my action. I can't really use a bonus action to assist. And I will be sure to at least get out of the way since I can't take an action. So,
How high is the ceiling in this little area?
In this area, I would say 20 feet up.
Okay.
and I believe that will conclude my turn.
Tatsig.
Okay. Well, you guys already have your little bonus health. Spiderbot is going to crawl his little happy ass this way and pump out some for myself and Tokus.
All right. So you just see it crawl, jump, crawl.
Like, fuck this shit.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics roll to make sure it can make the jump because it is moving away. It is currently very close, but it still has to make the roll.
You were saying?
I think a natural 20 does it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So it pirouettes in the air.
Yay, 9 temp HP.
Which Salik
pirouette.
also grabs 2 more temp HP on top of his previous 7.
right.
And then that's bonus action. I'm going to kind of lower myself so Tokus and Toolbag can get up onto the platform saddle so we take up less room. And we're going to dive into lock number 1. And I'm going to assume I wasn't told that this lock says beginnings and avoid being irate that the intelligent wizard didn't start with the lock that says start.
I was literally bringing that up when he cast the spell.
Well, initiative got rolled and things started panicking, and people started panicking.
Yeah, that's fine. But main action is going to be a thieves' tools. I would like to hold my action for Tokus' assistance, assuming that's what he would like to do.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, so you're gonna roll on Tokus' turn then. I will roll.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. So
now to have my roll typed up ready to go, do you plan to have it dexterity? What
it would be thieves' tools, so I believe the base is sleight of hand.
They're separate skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be thieves' tools with a
dexterity.
I want to say advantage.
No, does he
what
add his
modifier?
dexterity?
Do you want dexterity, intelligence?
Oh, a dexterity.
Okay.
Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. So, all right. So one of the fire units is going to go. It's going to move here. And he's going to hawk a fire spit at Brian, since he is right there. I would like a DC 11 dexterity save. Good sir.
Someone blow up Fizzink.
Fizzink. Scorgan.
Yeah. What was that again?
Dex save.
DC
Brian.
11 deck save.
DC 11 dex save.
Good boy.
Okay, so you take half damage.
Okay, and that was half of
Half of 13.
7.
So basically, it's good he got that at 10 HP.
Yep.
Basically.
So you just see as a lob of what looks to be lava that he hawked up from his throat, goes sailing off at Brian, and then the magical defense from the turret, it smacks into the magical defense and then sprays into his face a little bit, only singeing him a little bit. Next up would be the fire newt in the back, and he is going to go in here, and then you will not see him because he's going to do some things. And it is this fire newt's. He is going to move up behind his ally, and okay. Well, he's not going to move up behind his ally because apparently they only have one ranged option. So he was here, I believe. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Question for later. It
Yes.
says fire newt spits fire with it at a creature within 10 feet of it.
Oh, whoops. That was my bad. So you can take back that temporary HP and HP.
What?
So 7 temp HP goes back on Brian.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
within
didn't.
range.
I didn't see the range. So yeah, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will get here. Boblin, it's your turn.
I'm Boblin.
The bridge is made its way slowly towards the fire newts. You would have to jump 10 feet to make it over to your allies.
Okay.
That's
Boblin
within
doesn't
your
want to die.
that's within your jump distance, Boblin.
Boblin's gonna jump.
All right, give me an athletics or acrobatics check. I believe jumping is more athletics. Currently, yes.
I will say that Boblin does have enough strength to make this jump. No
All right.
problem.
All right, yeah, you jump from a standing position, which is very, very good. It was very impressive for someone of your size to make it that far without getting any momentum under you. As you jump and end up accidentally kicking Tokus's turret into the lava, as you scramble your way onto the cliff over here.
I'm okay.
Tokus, you feel as you are paying attention to here, you feel a sudden sadness for a moment as you hear a tss.
Why? It shouldn't have gone into the lava.
It's
It's
a
tiny.
turret. Blink, blink.
All right. Yeah, I'm just like,
I'm all for building drama, but don't target resources
Fair.
unnecessarily.
Also,
I
especially
was
with
being
a
thematic.
player who has like nothing for this.
all right,
These
fair.
guys.
The turret is still there. That's fine. Other fire newts. So he's also going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. End up there. As Brian, it is now your turn.
Okay.
It is
You are still under
the bridge is
Longstrider.
slowly, still under Longstrider.
And
So
I
you-
don't think it's been a minute yet either.
No.
So he still has jump.
Jesus,
Mhm.
poor Brian.
So Brian better make this with no roll.
It'll be a very easy roll
So
because he is standing still.
yes. So how big of a gap are we talking right now?
15 feet. But with
15
with
feet.
Longstrider on you, you should be able to make this no problem. You might end up
Right.
hitting Boblin, but
but
eh?
momentum would push him further.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And his strength is. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I know this character before I decide my my plan here. Okay. So to do a long jump, you have to run at least 10 feet, right?
Which he has.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not
Yeah.
a conveyor belt under him. Because if
Mhm.
this is moving,
Conveyor belt, or is it?
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
if
It's not a
It'd be
conveyor belt.
slightly
Because if
different.
he's been moving, he's technically like here now.
yeah,
But the end of the
and
bridge is still there.
here or
Space hasn't
here or what?
disappeared.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yeah, because it's basically getting pulled back, so he still has 15 feet to be able to run and jump.
Yes, I like currently.
You're right. Okay,
Currently,
that completely changes my plan.
Where you are standing is where the edge is, but you still have 15 feet to jump.
Yeah. Because just for the record, I thought I was going to need to get myself an extra 5 feet, so I was going to get creative to get that. But Brian's not going to need that. So and he's also not going to need his action to do this. So he's going to shoot off a ray of frost at the guy that's 10 feet behind him first.
Mhm.
More of a warning shot.
Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit.
Uh huh. Like I said, warning shot. And
So
then
yeah, you end up jumping,
he's gonna
making
run and
it to
jump.
where Boblin is, and kind of tripping over each other as you land there, and both of you are on the ground as the bridge recedes further and further and further until uh, uh as the fire newts are still on it. Tokas, which is also Tutsig.
I was presuming assistance, sir.
Yes,
You are-
and thing is going to scurry back over here as much as it can.
All right, it would need to make the jump.
You can do it, little buddy.
No, it can't.
Should have just had
Oh,
should have just
no.
had it shoot.
And now I'm useless for the rest of this fight. Have fun, guys.
Are you out of spell slots?
I have 2.
You can get it
And
back.
I
You
could.
go back. You got cantrips, right?
My cantrips are useless.
His cantrip is
Look,
fire.
you still have cantrips.
His cantrip is fire. Well,
My cantrip is fire.
So, all right.
this is our
11
starting on the
and-
log.
Is that with advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
Mhm.
So you are starting on the lock, and this is a well-crafted, intricate dwarven lock, and it is not budging currently. As you hear
I'm just gonna presume my assistant is very
the bridge
distracted.
click in over on the other side.
Like
Also,
Tokus,
as the
wrong
fire
tool.
newts sploosh.
Wrong tool.
Splook, splook, splook.
Focus.
Fine, whatever.
As it is 12 o'clock, and I believe Darth said with new schedule, you have to get off early.
The new
Well-
schedule isn't in effect till next week,
Oh, right.
and although it is now like a 40-minute drive, so I have to push it back about 10 minutes. So
It's up to you. You're working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how long more are you guys? Like half an hour?
Entirely up to y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
Who needs sleep? Me, but that's besides the point.
This is not a bad stopping point. We have a giant chasm
know,
between
it
us and the
is-
enemy.
Yeah,
It is a decent stopping point.
We're top of
yeah.
the initiative.
Yeah.
Top of the
And it
initiative.
gives Scoring a chance to learn
Things have
Yeah.
happened. Yeah. So let us now. For now, pause the action until next time, as you all successfully made it across the chasm before the bridge goes away, as the fire newts and as a couple of the fire newts end up taking a lava bath and then just poking their heads up because they can survive in that.